Pop United. Pop United, or Power of Parents United, is a national, international, interreligious, and intercultural network of parents dedicated to strengthening the core unit that builds communities which are intact, healthy families. Our network interface has representatives in the community as NGOs, FBOs, community leaders, mom and pop shops, working parents, stay-home parents, and caretakers. We support the work of building a strong two-parent model as the highest example of parent modeling. We support and encourage good parenting in single families, whether it be the mom or the dad. Areas of focus include parent and family unity development, fatherhood and motherhood, parent leadership and counseling, relationship development, youth leadership and service, child rearing and education, health and holistic training, financial organizing, and e-commerce. Become a member today or look us up on Facebook at Power of Parents United. Pop United, Power of Parents United.
My name is Greg Ellis, and I am BMG.
My name is Malachi Carter, and I am BMG.
My name is Tyrone Chandler, and I am BMG.
My name is Hugh Hunter, and I am BMG.
My name is Eric Saunders, and I am BMG.
Willis Wright, I am BMG.
My name is Deron Sprader, and I am BMG.
My name is Dwight Holland, and I am BMG.
Dante Brown, I am BMG.
My name is Daryl Morton, and I am BMG.
My name is Eric Davenport, I am BMG.
My name is James Person, and I am BMG.
Michael Fan, I am BMG.
My name is Justin Tillis, and I am BMG.
I'm James Gibbs, and I am Black Man's Group.
Who is BMG? BMG is young men, seasoned men, sons, dads, mentors. BMG is all about our community, our youth, our elders, our returning and recovering citizens, and undoing systemic racism. BMG is you, brother. Join the Black Man's Group.
We've been steady ever since that time. We've been coming to this nursing home for about 11 years. We've done other activities, and basically we want to grow, spread, and support the community whatever way we can.
All right, so one of the pillars is to respect and learn from our elders. How is this today doing that?
Well, this facility here was our first activity. And we used to do 2 a year, then we combined it with the Juneteenth celebration. So this is our longest standing activity, and the one that we support yearly and very strongly.
All right, now, how do you feel like this group should affect our community, and in what way?
Positivity. That's our foundation, and whatever way that we can be positive, add to the community, and continue to grow, gain members, and spread our lanes.
Spread our lane. All right. One more question. For people that don't know where to find Black Men's Group, or how do they find us? Where do they need to go?
blackmansgroup.com.
All right. Can you give me a fist up? All right. Thank you so much.
Right on.
All right. What's your name, brother?
All right. I am Brian Carter. I'm the acting president of the Black Men's Group, Indy.
All right. And what are we doing here today? What's going on here today?
Oh, this is one of our signature events that we have annually. It is called the Celebration of Elders Juneteenth cookout. And so this is our 11th year doing this. So we celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, and Juneteenth all together.
Nice. And how do y'all do that? What did y'all do to celebrate these elders?
Okay, so, we just wanted to give them love and say, hey, we appreciate the groundwork that they put out there for us. Now they're in their relaxing years. We're praying that they're in a good, safe, peaceful way. But we just want to back rub them. We just want to handshake them. We just want to give them roses where roses are due while they're living.
That's
and
dope.
Just give them gifts and things like that to just say thank you so much for establishing the black community here in Indianapolis and all over the world.
Dope. Now, I see this shirt on you. It's really nice. This is
Black Man's
apparel for Black Man's Group.
Yes, and so
break that down for me.
So our foundation is undoing racism, but the 4 pillars that we use to hold up the black community is we empower men, we empower youth, we celebrate our elders like what we're doing today, and then we receive those that are returning back to us from incarceration or those that are in recovery back into the fold. And we believe that we hold up the black community, we support the black community in that fashion.
This is the impact?
This is the impact. So we got events for youth, we have events that celebrate men, of course, we've got events that celebrate recovery, and then just like today where we were celebrating our elders, and the staff today, because the staff is CNA week. So CNA is a certified nursing assistant, and they do so much here at Oasis at 30th. And it's very unsung, and they're underpaid. So we just wanted to give them some love also.
Dope. Well, look, thank you so much for this time.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Black Man Group on the rise.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
A father is a son's first hero and a daughter's first love. The famous basketball player and coach Jim Valvano said, his father gave him the greatest gift someone could give another person by simply believing in him. The role a father plays in the lives of his children has been well documented in popular culture. From Leave It to Beaver and My Wife and Kids, and many more. But how well does art imitate life? In the real world, fatherhood is fraught with ups and downs. Parent-child relationships are complicated, and life's biggest challenges are usually not resolved in 30 minutes or less. And that's where the group DADD, D-A-D-D, comes in. DADD stands for Dedicated, Active, and Devoted Dads, and is an initiative of the Marion County Public Health Department in Indianapolis, Indiana. DADD was created as a way to address infant mortality in the state. According to data from a 2021 study by the CDC, Indiana is among the states with the highest infant mortality rate in the country. Children dying before their first birthday because of unsafe sleep practices is preventable. And that is one of the areas where the DADD program wanted to make a difference through its Fathers Safe Sleep Work Group, saving lives by teaching fathers how to be part of the solution.
Our rate here in Indiana is a baby dying about every 14 hours. That's about 1 to 2 babies a day dies.
By educating fathers on safe sleep practices, Dad makes keeping babies healthy and safe a family affair.
A lot of times, us in healthcare, we focus a lot when we think about children in pediatrics. We focus a lot on mother and child. I think people forget that in that equation, that fathers are there. And I think dads, whether it's just kind of the way we're wired or not, we don't make a big fuss about it. We just kind of continue to do the work.
And the Dad Group has grown into so much more than just a means to teach safe sleep practices to fathers. Dr. Levi Funches Jr. is an assistant professor at IU School of Medicine. He is board certified in pediatrics and neonatal perinatal medicine. And he oversees the Dad Group and its fatherhood programming.
Now I think you see fathers and mothers, there's kind of like not necessarily defined roles. And I think you sort of see some crossover where you have fathers actually participating probably more in what we would define maybe as kind of the nurturing aspect of parenting.
A father's the one that can teach toughness and softness all at the same time. A father's the one that can be there for you emotionally, but still stand against anything physically. It's so important for a father not only to be there, but to be able to show their softness and toughness.
Most important part is let your son know it's okay to be vulnerable. You know, hug your child, cry with them if you have to. If you're hurt, let him see you cry. Because, you know, a son don't see his father vulnerable. He's not gonna wanna be vulnerable. Well, my dad didn't cry, my dad's strong, but like I said, everybody hurts.
A part of the Marion County Health Department, the Fetal Infant Mortality Review Community Action Team works to address Indiana's infant mortality rate, specifically in Marion County. Community members, university and health department leaders, and community organizations with a family focus all volunteer their time to work together to help fathers and male caregivers lower the number of infant sleep-related deaths.
Infant mortality and babies dying before their first birthday. You know, we have the information, we have the data, but really I feel like where the work's really going to be the most effective is talking with people, the community, talking with those who it's impacting.
And this level of engagement and support is desperately needed. The numbers bear out just how difficult navigating fatherhood, work, and maintaining other relationships can be, along with overcoming past trauma. You only have to look inside the group to see the challenges some members are facing and to see how Dad is making a difference.
It's been challenging because I've had a lot of work to do on myself personally, and it's also been challenging as a single father trying to be the nurturer and balance the feminine side with the masculine side for both my son and my daughter. So that's been the biggest challenge.
Comes from loss. Like I said, I lost my daughter, so that opened my eyes a lot. You know, how quick something can be taken from you. You learn as a man to control your emotions for the meantime, just so that way, like, you can get your son through that hard day or whatever. You never know what's killing you to see him hurt inside. It's just, like I said, the connection.
Having a kid shouldn't be all bad as it seems. Yeah, it's scary, but at the end of the day, you'll be the happiest man alive.
In America right now, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in 4 children is growing up in a home without their father. It's an absence that can lead to all kinds of issues for children, including lower graduation rates and higher rates of behavioral and social emotional issues. That's why offering a number of wraparound resources for fathers who want to show up for their children has been a priority for Indiana University Health for over a decade. Through workshops, interactive sessions, peer-to-peer learning sessions, guest speakers, and educational segments, the Dad Group empowers fathers and men to become advocates for their family's well-being.
We want dads to know that your role is additive, right? It's not just, it's not in deference to mom or mom in deference to dad. It's everybody working together to try to do the best for the babies, the child, and for the community's health.
it'll be easy for me to just say, forget this, forget that, I'm gonna go live my best life, but sacrificing for them is more important than anything I could do on my own. The importance of a role of a father is that we are to be nurturers, providers, protectors, be a role model for these kids, and to sacrifice and put their priorities above ours.
As a professor at a university and as a medical doctor, I think some of the best lessons I've learned in this world, I've learned from my parents.
Program organizers listen to how fathers are asking for support and continues to increase engaging classes, workshops, and intimate group sessions as needed. The fathers who are a part of the dad groups may or may not have had a good experience with their own fathers. But one thing they do have in common is that they all want to have healthy relationships with their children.
When I was a starting out dad, if I didn't have those kind of classes, it would have been a lot more of a challenge, and I would have had a lot of a struggle to just understanding what to recognize in the infancy stage of having children. So, especially when they're, in the crib sleeping. So, just coming here, just learning, participating with the dads, it's a wonderful thing, and it really goes a long way.
It's so important for the community to empower the fathers, because fathers doing things on their own, feeling like they don't have anybody to have their back, it's already stressful enough. But having a support system around you to help you, point you in the right direction, having a community around you, and like they say, it takes a village to raise a child, so having that village is huge.
By engaging fathers in programs that can actually help them make sure their children are safe, healthy, and happy, we make sure the entire family and community are elevated by better outcomes. It's seeing that spark and being that spark plug and protector that motivates this dad group with a focus on being great fathers. Sleep safety is a big priority, but gun safety is also part of the programming. The group emphasizes ways to prevent accidental death by keeping guns locked up and unloaded, and also teaching children what to do if they ever find a gun inside their home.
First of all, it's important to talk about the safety. So I gave you some information. It's called Eddie Eagle. So you can go online or YouTube, and there's a video, about a 20-minute video that you can play for your children to help them understand some basic, simple principles about gun safety.
Family safety is a big part of the fatherhood discussion because in regularly scheduled dad workshops, it's not uncommon to see moms and even children. While the focus is always on strengthening fathers, Dad understands sometimes that means it's okay for meetings to become family time. Nurturing their children while learning how to be better men and better fathers, the men who participate in the dad programs say that what they've received from these meetings has been powerful, supporting them through some of their greatest challenges. The fathers we spoke with say dad programming has provided them with invaluable resources and an entire new community to turn to for support.
My way's not perfect. Your way's not perfect. But if we put our ways together, it can be better than it was before. So that's the main thing that it's got, is just giving it's more like a community to be able to go to be able to, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it takes a lot of fathers to be able to figure out how to do this thing. So that's what's really put me on, is being able to talk to other fathers and see how they navigate their kids, and the good and the bad.
While there is still much work to be done, what is obvious to dad group leaders is that when you holistically support fathers, they feel free to do the hard work and show up for their children, and the results can be seen in real time in homes and in our neighborhoods. Giving fathers information, resources, and a network of other fathers to support them is making our community stronger.
Not throwing in the towel was the hardest thing I ever did, because it's so much easier just to quit. It's so much easier. Not sticking around, not fighting with my kid's mom, not fighting with the courts or whatever. It's easy. But nothing easy was ever worth it. And if nothing worth it was ever easy. And with your kids, everything's worth it for them.
You know, when people say, you don't know what you got till it's gone, you need to cherish every moment. Cherish every moment, because tomorrow's never promised.
The Black American Dad Foundation is an organization whose mission is all about countering the biased perceptions of Black fathers through firsthand accounts. DAD is also countering biased perceptions by giving fathers the tools they need to be the best dads they can be. Armed with that knowledge, fathers show up in a different way in the lives of their children. The perception has changed, so are their families, and ultimately, dads are becoming more powerful and more present. If you're a father who needs support or know a father who could benefit from the resources available through the DAD program, email us at the information on the screen. DAD, dedicated, active, and devoted dads.
Welcome. My name is Bobby Mall, and I'm the founder of Power of Parents Uniting. And we are here in the wonderful, lovely Nepal, Bhaktapur, celebrating Parents' Day today. So celebration to all of you parents across the country and across the world, because today is an international day of global celebration of parents. So as we celebrate overseas here, we're going to celebrate right with you in your room, in your home, sitting down, or in your car, driving around, and you're going to be celebrating today with us. And we're going to give you some highlights, we're going to give you some interviews, and we're going to give you a wonderful experience. So don't go nowhere. Check this video out.
I don't wanna feel no hurt. I just wanna be free, me like a mockingbird. I don't wanna read no words. I just wanna sing, singing like a mockingbird.
What I stand for as an artist, compassion and truth and love, and also beauty in life, and also, I guess, the pain, most definitely, that most people can, relate to. So that's what I stand for, most definitely.
So growing up, coming to America, was extremely difficult to transition when you come from another country here, not speaking the language. So I quickly had to figure out some way to connect with people other than just sports.
Right.
And so music became the outlet. And it was first gospel songs, cassette tapes, all of that. And CD players, we went through, then iPods, everything. But the idea was music was this element that I really love. And no matter what, we were going through in Haiti, people sang, and it was the power of singing that would help you. I'm starving, I don't know where my next meal is. Mm-hmm. So I let the music tell my pain.
I think I discovered a different me. I had a friend that said something to me the other day. She was like, man, I'm happy you're learning a lot by being with the people you're with now. I can see it. Mm-hmm. They said that to me, and it was like, you have a better way of working with people.
I don't wanna feel no hurt. I just wanna be free, me like a mockingbird. I just wanna sing, singing like a mockingbird.
Give me the beat and the mic, let me testify. I'm about to eat this beat till the end of the night. Don't wanna carry the world, but I'm trapped underneath. Like Jonah, life's a whale and it's swallowing me. I feel the world on my back, but I'm stressed. I'm no Superman, ordinary man, just trying to do the best he can. Try not to fall like Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, but wait, they were deceived. The treasures piles on and on, ain't quitting. The relief is inside, that's why I keep tripping. Each day has a different flight, so fight or flight. But through the struggle, I'll try to make it right. Sometimes it feels like I'm achieving nothing at all. Fatigue and sweat hit me like another withdrawal. When I look up, I see the stars, the sun that melts the darkness and begins to day. I know I'll be okay.
I don't wanna feel no hurt. I just wanna be free, me like a mockingbird. I don't wanna read no words. I just wanna sing, singing like a mockingbird.
We just wanna be free. Hey, they pull you over and then it's like your life's lost. And now you wanna pursue it, but it's case closed. They on a budget and marching with their hoods on. And that be why you want the Rari has to take off. You're leaving the public, but the private you should be. Christ, let this go pass for me. Oh, please, take amendments and like my freedoms of speech. That be what they tryna take from me. Like the preach, never let them have their way. Meditation every day, unifying in what we say. And even though it's a different like the same things. And what's the greatest of these? That you give your life a loyalty. Always keep it right your way, but play it safe. Free your mind at ease from stress and mental disease. Shake your cheese, remit to meals and not that's just one way to be free. We'll be free, shall be free.
I don't wanna feel no hurt. I just wanna be free, me like a mockingbird. I don't wanna
All right, all right, all right. I hope y'all have enjoyed this far of the segment of our Power Hour for Parents Day today. Unfortunately, it is pouring down rain where I'm at over here in Kathmandu, Nepal, and I'm actually in the town of Hatiban. And this is Hatiban means elephant forest, but for some reason it's an issue with my camera. So, but overall, I hope y'all have been enjoying what I've been sharing. These are just moments and inspirational moments of different members in our community who are out here making a difference and out here doing their best to empower and impact individuals through the actual activities that they have. As you saw, the last one is one of our efforts to combat not just a low standard of education, but to create a higher success rate, not just here in the country I'm from, which is the United States, but also country where my spouse is from, which is Nepal. So we've been on a mission here delivering backpacks and school supplies to the less fortunate. And I believe through those efforts, we are really making an impact based on the things that the input that comes from the schools and just the children when you see their faces receiving those items. Same way as you saw the other programs like the DAD program. So I want to share a quick presentation about Power of Parents and what our kind of mission is. And then we're going to go into highlighting our outstanding families. All right, so as again, we're Pop United. That means Power of Parents United. And we have been a social organization since 2013. And what I mean by that is we don't get organized for political purposes or anything of that nature, but we organize for our one purpose, which is to combat and to empower the success of parenthood. And we do that through various ways. And our first ways that we do that is through unity, which we call is the compass and the stars. So when you think about the stars, you think about direction. You also think about, constellations are compatibility, stability, longevity, and oneness. So this image is like an illustration that the power of shared higher purpose, two separate entities like a husband and a wife or different families can move in perfect parallel and in harmony, not by looking at each other, but by orienting their internal compasses towards the same unwavering North Star, which is God-centered love. So this is one area that we focus on with Pop United. The temple, which what we call is the hidden spring. And in the hidden spring, you find depth, you find development, you find peace, and you find the source. This visualized the body as a holy temple, a sanctuary of peace amidst a chaotic world. The ancient moss-covered spring at the center represents the heart citizen, an individual whose inner peace is a refreshing, ever-flowing source of tranquility, untouched by the noise of the city, the world around it. And I can tell you, over here in Nepal, you hear a lot of noise. But one thing that I know that they have very strong is the bond of family. And this is literally almost why you can use this country as a great model for intact families. The glue represents the golden repair or the kintsugi. So as you see this cup here, whenever things broke in the traditional world of Japan or in the East, sometimes this is how they would fix something like ceramic. They would use gold and it would turn the actual item that they had into a more valuable and precious item. So think of this golden repairs like hope, the trials you go through, the transitions that you you embark on through commitment and through empowerment and unity, which is a powerful metaphor for how God-centered love restores relationships. It shows a broken bowl repaired with gold, a process known as kintsugi. It signifies the glue of true love, that it does not just fix what is broken, it creates a bond that is more beautiful and resilient than it was before. Multiplication, it's like the ripple in the still water. Again, this is like hope and persistence, dedication and value. So this represents the mission of Pop United to multiply love. A single drop can create ripples. A symbol of unified family creates a series of expanded ripples that touch everything in their path. It is a simple yet powerful representation of how your individual love can transform the world one family at a time. So when you think of our love, we think of our flags of parenthood. So you have the Parents' Day Indy Committee, which is the mother and the father embracing the child. And this is the Parents' Day Committee, which is a committee that we uh, set up because we wanted to be more of a guide when it came down to looking for those outstanding couples or outstanding single moms or dads to be highlighted. So we had to create a committee, and everyone that has been selected as a parent of the year or in some form of way, they have been welcomed to our committee. So that's one flag. And then when you see the Pop United flag, there's a lot of things going on here. But when you see the O, it represents the balance of two arrows going left and right. Because in a family, it requires unity. And and to have unity, what it comes out of that is power. And when you as parents, when you see the struggle that happens when you have children, this is the first test that you have to go through to separate, is to see if you can raise these children together. And a lot of our parents, they lose because they don't have the patience and they don't have a supporting community, as you saw with the highlights. And that's why we're here today, to highlight outstanding organizations that are here to help support families that are in need, that need support and need guidance and need a desperate sense of love, and to help strengthen their commitment in their relationship. So Pop United, Power Parents United, and Parents Day Indy Community is our flags for parenthood. So to show how we started our first Parents Day, we highlighted the Gurdon family in 2013 as the couple parents, and this is their children. Now their children are all adults and almost all adults, and graduated from college, university. And when you see families grow up and from like beginning to now, it's amazing because you can see the dynamics of how that family survived the storms and the rains of financial and family warfare, but continue to stick it out to the end. Here we have the Hogue family in 2014 and the Motown family in 2014 and the Alexander family in 2014. These families here were all highlighted to be outstanding couple parents and single parents because they are doing the work that it takes to fill in the gap when there's an issue with the family or the child's family, biological family. These parents have a unique story about how they stepped in and helped raise other people's children and to help empower their children to become great. And also, parents have to learn how to live sometimes without their loved ones, their significant others, if they're passed away. So that's another not a milestone, but a experience that the parent can share how they have been able to endure without that significant other and what it takes to continue on. So through that, we got recognitions here from the city. The mayor recognized our organization and they recognized the coalition. We had the congressman, local Indianapolis recognize our efforts as well in 2014. 2015, the Lark family was the outstanding couple parents and the single parents here. The recognition also continued with the Daniels families, the couple family. They're an outstanding family that goes beyond the norm to show that they love children because they were able to adopt other children into their family and to raise those children to become strong families. The Tate family, outstanding father. His situation was he wasn't able to raise his daughter at young, so at a certain age he received his daughter, and he couldn't, bring he could, but he couldn't just bring a little stuffed animal to her when she got mad to make that go away. He had to figure out what it takes to help teenagers get over things. And he tell me as many challenges that he has faced raising his teenage daughter now. And he's found ways to work out relationships with the mom as well. And then the last Yates family, she's also an outstanding mom. And since then, she's been married. And it's an amazing story behind that, but I'll tell that if you catch me on another meeting, I'll share that story with you. Or maybe I'll have her share that story. But her family is a little bit in a situation because she has a paraplegic child, and just raising children that have situations like that are not easy. And to continue to raise children and to want to be married and to be a strong wife and mom and all that with a child in that situation, you have to have a big heart, and she does have a big heart. The Brown family, oh man, they are a wonderful family, uh, uh, military family, a very fitness family. This lady started a huge, and these are older pictures. As you see, 2017, their children are much older now, but they were on a mission to combat obesity, especially in the Black and Brown community. And they went on a mission. They were popping up Zumba classes everywhere and all over the city. And after we met them, we were inspired by them, and we just sought them out. And before you know it, they were welcomed into the family of Pop United. So Pop United has created resolutions to really combat serious struggles within the community. One resolution we came up with was called Neighbors Community Keepers Resolution. And this is really designed to help you go beyond your home. Sometimes we get stuck with thinking that we're safe and we don't communicate with our neighbors because we think we're safe because it's got cameras and locks. And before you know it, things can happen. And the safest way I found, even living in this country in Nepal for over a month, is they always checking in. Like when I say check in, if you say you're going somewhere, it's check in. If you want to go do this, it's check in. I mean, everything that they do is somebody got to know or be responsible for your whereabouts and what's going on. So when you have a community that's concerned for each other, and it goes beyond the feeling of wanting to say, I don't want to be friends with everybody. But as soon as something bad happens, that's when you want to be friends with somebody because you want to get information. But if you have a community that are already close and tight knit, like I experienced here in Nepal, man, it's the crime is very rare. It's low. It's very low here, and stealing and caring for one another is more high. And stealing is more like they'll tell on you. They don't have no problem with telling on you, and it's really a love thing. The discipline that they give you if you get in trouble. So getting caught is not something that is a matter of what you did. It's about how do you get past the thought of not wanting to do those things again. And we started this resolution to help inspire this community, a Black Burn Terrace community. And since then, the crime rate has went down in that area. It's another family, the Walker family. Oh, this is the Mall family. In 2018, we had our second daughter, Tanaya Tainuma Kasha Mall, and she is now going to be this year the big. Hold on, yeah, she's gonna be the big 1-0. She's gonna be Big 10, y'all. So it's coming. The Darku family. This is a wonderful family. I met the wife first. The husband was living overseas while the wife was over here and pregnant actually. And we met her on the field and the job working, and she just became a good friend of ours. And we just got close to her and started celebrating her and celebrated her first daughter, all of her children now. And since then, her husband has made it to join with her, and now they are together and they support us with what we do here at Pop United, and we support them, and we're so glad to have them in our life. We got the Trotman family, another family. I watched these kids grow up, like literally, like watch them go from little youngins to blossoming college grads, and even her as a single mom now is married now, and if they don't admit it, I'll admit it. But I know that Pop United has had some type of influence on the things that happen in people's lives that come in contact with us. So for her to be married now, it didn't happen without us. I believe it happened because of us, but ultimately it happened because of her receiving the vow of the person who said they wanted to marry her. And now she's married, her kids are all out the house, and she told me she was over in Puerto Rico now. That's where her husband's from. So big ups to the Trotman family. Uh-oh, look at that. Pop family again. 2018, we had our third girl. So yes, I said it. I'm a girl dad. So Tamia Vicky Ma was born, and her birthday just passed just recently. And she just turned a big 8 years old. So we're happy that she's 8. So we had our first ever virtual Parents' Day in 2020 when everybody had to be locked down. We had to figure out a way, and we did it on Google Meet. And it was an amazing experience. We shared about our recap. We shared about our cabin getaway. We shared about virtual gifts. Uh, and it was just a wonderful experience. So yeah, in the same year when everything was being shut down for COVID, we was planning a cabin trip. So we had a couple of groups of families that decided to bear uh demands of not going out, and we went out anyway. And we went to cabin retreat over at the Smoky Mountains in the Wolf's Den. Oh, it was a wonderful experience. I tell y'all, it was a 3-day, 3-night experience. And we are planning another one of these. So just be on the lookout If you want to go, we're planning another one within the next year or so. So just be looking out on our Facebook page for more info. So Pod Family turns 10 years in our wedding anniversary. The Mall family, we are married. That in 2021 was 10 years. It is now in 2022. We went to visit Nepal, and this is the what I say the Royal Mall family here. And we had a wonderful experience then, and we came back. And we immediately got on the outreach, and we started outreaching for Parents Day 2023. So instead of highlighting, we was outreaching. We was looking for partners. We was looking for committee members. We was looking for nominees. And it was also, one thing, Pop United doesn't um, solicit money from necessarily political or even uh loans or anything like that. What we look for is the parents that see the value to support what we do, dig in their pockets, because this is a movement for change, not just for us but for them. And we receive any funds or pledges from the people that see our value and support us. Or we might have different items that we might sell for the sake of giving something away during the summer. So our 2024 Parents of the Year was the Morrison Richardson family. Outstanding family. Oh man, wonderful kids. The Richardson is an amazing artist. She can paint whatever you say, she can do it. And she's an outstanding woman. And both of them together created this family as a blended family, and they are blended. And all I can say, I appreciate them. Our single parent of the year was Miss Hoskins. She was a wonderful, outstanding mother. She's actually a widow, young widow. She lost her husband to gun violence, and her situation is very rare. And when we heard her story and the committee heard it, they were inspired to nominate her. And her children are outstanding children. We also had Synergy. He came out and performed for us in 2024. And he really does how to rock the crowd with the smooth, groovy beats and the catchy hooks and lyrics. So 2025 Parents Day, we held it at Tad Park, and we had a good time. We had our outstanding single mom of the year, Miss Leslie Red. She is an outstanding singer, performer, and amazing mom. And then we also had the McLaren family, an outstanding Hebrew Israelite family. Oh man, I love these family. Have wonderful. Look at that smile on their children's face. They got happy children. Children are always just upbeat. I know when I called him up and was telling him what was happening, he couldn't believe it. He just started busting out crying on the phone, showing his emotions, and I was totally moved by that. And just I was just really inspired by him and his family. And as you saw the music video, the Beyond Me Music Group, I am part of a music group. Beyond Me Entertainment is the company, and we performed in the 2025, and we shot our music video, and you just saw it today. If you watched from the beginning, you saw our music video, and it was an outstanding video. And this wasn't even the big crowd. We had a bigger audience than this, but this is the audience that showed up for our 2025 Parents Day. In 2026, this year we're celebrating the Gurley Lau family, uh, Nakarmi family. This is my wife's family. Her father was nominated to be the outstanding father, and a couple parent. His wife is in the spiritual realm, so this is kind of like a unique celebration because his wife was really an outstanding woman. She served her community. She was really a spiritual, devout,
religious woman, and this is her daughter here, which is my wife, and her son, which is in the middle, who just was married this month. And they are a wonderful couple. And I just want to highlight him, the father, just for all the work that he does and what he's endured since he's just lost his brother actually 2 weeks ago. So he's endured a lot after losing his wife and his grandmother-in-law. Love, and I don't like to use that word law because love is higher than law. And I always say, this is my brother in love, this is my father in love. So if you got in-laws, don't call them in-laws no more, call them in-loves. The more you think about how much you can love on your family and love on the people that build family and strong families, the more you can see the richness and the beauty that can come out of what can happen. So I just want to tell everybody, thank you so much for attending our 1 hour Power Hour Parents Day solution-based event. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be looking for the recap. We will be showing you other families that were highlighted but weren't able to submit all their paperwork, but we will be showing them in our recap. And we just want to say thank you for attending, and we want to say have a wonderful evening.